Hi all. Today on Carl's Corner, three of my students, Fred Magazzini in Texas and Molly Gammon in Ohio and Jennifer Cresco in Pennsylvania, share their thoughts about online lessons with me. All you need is a smartphone and a wireless headset and a person who will film you during the lesson. What I have on my side is huge television in my living room so that I can see very well and very sharp all the movements riders and horses are make. So this is how it works. Now I leave it over and leave the word to my students. Thank you very much and hope to get in touch with all of you who have interest to have more information about lessons online with Carel EIjkenaar. Thank you very much.
Hi there, my name is Frederick Magazzini. I've been taking lessons with Carel for quite a long time, but we've just recently started this last winter, started doing it online via Facebook Messenger / the video app that you can just click on it, make a video phone call. To be honest, it works a lot better tech-wise than you would guess because him talking to me is instant. He sees me and I hear him right as I'm doing things. There's no jet lag, there's no momentary lapse of me waiting for it to come to my ear, like some other tech options. So I just ride with a little earbud in my phone, in my ear. It just Bluetooths to my phone. My phone is in my pocket, either in my chest pocket or in my hip pocket, and I have a groom or a bystander videoing me from their phone, so we do a three-way call, and then my groom just looks at me like this and is running the video camera while Carel is watching me sitting on his couch in Israel. I find it really quite easy to do. It's super easy for me to do it because I don't have to put the horse on the horse trailer, I don't have to drive somewhere. I live in Texas, and for me to drive to a lesson somewhere, it could be a 3-hour drive. It could be an 1.5-hour drive, but it's either very long distances in Texas or very difficult traffic and nothing in between. So especially in summer when we have 106 on a regular basis, in the middle of summer I can ride in the very early morning when it's still like in the low temperatures at 6 o'clock in the morning. Carel is watching me from his couch in Israel at his time. It's probably 2 in the afternoon or something. And then I carry on with my day. I get the rest of my work done. I have not yet tried to do it, but we are planning on having Carel coach me while I'm at a horse show. So far it has worked no problem in all 3 different arenas that we've tried it in. It works actually super easy even without the Wi-Fi. If the Wi-Fi is down and the phone is trying to find the Wi-Fi, then we just shut it off and run it on the data plan, and it has worked great. For sure, I am getting progress. The progress to be able to do 2 lessons in a row every week or every 10 days or so is what we've been doing, is our usual. He sees me day 1, we go over what we're working on. We've actually been working with this horse quite a bit, so he's mostly taught me with this horse. I've had maybe 3 different horses that I've been riding with him, but this particular horse, he's seen the most with me on. And what we do is we do 2 days in a row. He sees me, he sees the horse, he sees what it is. We start working on something, and then the next day we can really go somewhere with it, and I can then work on it for the week, and we make significant leaps and bounds. This horse is an advanced horse, has shown the Prix St. George and the I-1 in his life, and he had a little time off before he came to me, so we're just getting him back into being an advanced horse. It's not been a year just yet that he's been with me, him and his rider and his owner, so it's kind of a fun thing to do with Carel, who I know quite well, and he knows me quite well. Would I recommend it? For sure. It's super easy. If you can get the tech to work and you have a good camera person, just do it. And I would recommend doing it 2 days in a row. I think that works great for me because it's like having a little miniature clinic to myself, and I don't have things that or you only half start one day and then can't finish up on and touch up on to know what to do with. So it's a lot like being in a clinic with Carl for 2 or 4 days, like in the olden days when he still lived here in the States. If there's questions on how much you can see when you're on this tiny little screen from a phone, I really have to say it is literally as good, if not slightly better, than if Carl was in the arena with me live, because he really can see the tiniest detail, and it's pretty amazing. I really have to say the detail that he can see is astounding, being halfway around the world, and we're doing it with cell phones. I think that's all the questions that we've talked about. I can hope to keep doing it, and maybe we'll do another interview sometime. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Molly Gammon. I've been taking lessons online with Carel EIjkenaar for the last several months, and I'm really happy with them. And I was just going to say a few things about how it's been working and why it's been good. I decided to, did you already start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I decided to take lessons online so that I could ride with Carel EIjkenaar. He's very good program, classical, no shortcuts. And he's really all about bringing the horse along correctly, getting them fit, and keeping them healthy. So that's why I decided to go online. Go.
Okay.
It's really easy. I just use a Bluetooth earpiece connected to a cell phone, and I call him on Facebook Messenger, but I think you can use other apps too. The Messenger has worked really well for us though, so that's what I've been using. It's pretty much just like having Carl sitting in the corner of the arena watching you. You can see how the horse's condition looks, any lameness problems, any soreness, stiffness. He can see in your position if you're leaning to one side or the other. So yeah, it's pretty much just like taking a regular lesson and having him right there. It's been good.
Go ahead.
If I decide to compete next year, it'll be really easy. I'll just be able to take my cell phone and my Bluetooth and give Carl a call, and he'll be able to help me right there at the show. So that'll be great.
Go ahead.
A nice thing about doing the lessons online, I've been able to save money. I'm not having to pay arena fees and gas for hauling and all that stuff. So I've been able to keep my lessons closer together. I also don't have to wait until a whole clinic is organized. I can just set one up with Carl on Messenger and then do it pretty much any time that works, you know, in our schedule. So it's been really, really nice that way. It's been very convenient. Hi.
He's helping. Go ahead.
I think if you're wondering about how it works, you should just go ahead and give it a try. I've been really happy with it so far, and I think you'll like it too.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Greshko. I had my first online lesson this morning with Carel EIjkenaar. It was so easy. I had a Bluetooth earpiece, went through Messenger, through Facebook. It was live. Corrections were immediate. He was right there in my ear. It was just like he was here. He could see my horse's balance, rhythm, freedom. I couldn't believe how simple it was. Took no time at all. Set up. I rode with Carl for many years, and he is a very accomplished rider, competitor, trainer, retired from competition now, and a FEI judge. He is the most methodical teacher that I've worked with. He's got a very sharp eye, and I really can't wait to take my next lesson from him. You should give it a try. I would recommend it to anyone. If you're interested in classical dressage, this is right in your own house, your own barn, and you don't have to travel. You don't have to lug the horse trailer and all your equipment to a clinic. It's great for time. It's your normal routine at home. And he can go to shows with you too and warm you up. There's so many benefits to this new technology. It's absolutely amazing, but I highly recommend trying it. Thanks.